Hello friends, welcome back to Webronaq. In this video, I'm going to clear up one of the most common confusions for beginners in C programming, the difference between the for loop, the while loop, and the do while loop. All three are used for repeating code, but each one works a little differently. Let me walk you through this comparison table step by step, and by the end, you'll know exactly which loop to use and when. Let's get started. All right, take a look at the table on your screen. We have 4 columns. The first column lists the features, and the next 3 columns compare the for loop, the while loop, and the do while loop side by side. Let's go through each row one by one. The first row is when to use. This tells you which loop is best in which situation. The for loop is used when you already know how many times you want to repeat something. For example, printing numbers from 1 to 10. The while loop is used when you don't know the exact number of repetitions. It keeps running as long as a condition is true. And the do while loop is used when your code must run at least one time, no matter what, like showing a menu to the user before checking anything. Now look at the next row, condition checked. This is where these loops really differ. In both the for loop and the while loop, the condition is checked before each run. That means if the condition is false right from the start, the code inside won't run even once. But in the do while loop, the condition is checked after each run. So the code executes first, and then the condition decides whether to repeat or stop. Pretty simple, right? Next row, minimum times code runs. This one follows from what we just discussed. For the for loop and while loop, the minimum is 0, meaning if the condition fails at the start, the code never runs. But for the do while loop, the minimum is 1. It always runs at least one time before checking the condition. Now let's look at initialization. Initialization simply means setting the starting value of your counter or variable. In a for loop, the initialization happens inside the header itself. That's the part in the round brackets. In both the while loop and the do while loop, the initialization is done before the loop starts, outside of it. The next row is update step. This refers to how the counter value changes, like increasing or decreasing a number each time. In a for loop, the update step is also written inside the header, right next to the condition. But in the while and do while loops, you write the update step inside the body of the loop, usually at the end. And finally, look at the last row, ends with semicolon. This is a small but very important detail that beginners often miss. The for loop and the while loop do not end with a semicolon after the closing bracket, but the do while loop is different. It ends with a semicolon right after the while condition. If you forget that semicolon, your program will throw an error. So to quickly sum it up, use a for loop when you know the count, use a while loop when you don't, and use a do while loop when the code must run at least once. The rest of the differences are just about where the condition is checked and how the loop is written. If this comparison helped you finally understand these 3 loops clearly, hit that like button and subscribe to Webronaq for more simple, beginner-friendly programming tutorials. I'll catch you in the next one.